Hey, this is Sergio Gonzalez Garcia, greetings from Panama City, Panama. We are glad to present Unilever in this presentation. Unilever is a multinational consumer goods company based in London, United Kingdom, since 1929. The company has more than 53,000 suppliers in 161 countries and also has logistics and operations in 107 countries in the world. Some of the Unilever's largest brands include Axe, Dove, Wishbones, Skippy, Ben & Jerry ice creams, among others. So in this presentation, we're going to present 4 parts. One is design and complexity of supply chain. Other is a strategic and competitive advantage. The other part is challenges and threats of the supply chain management of the company. And also, we are going to present other learnings not covered in class regarding supply chain and logistics topics. So now it's the turn for Minty in Seattle, Washington.
Thank you, Sergio, for the introduction. Unilever's supply chain is designed to improve efficiency, reduce costs, and increase customer satisfaction while meeting social and environmental standards. It begins with sourcing raw materials. The company has a sustainable sourcing policy that ensures raw materials are ethically sourced. Unilever has a decentralized manufacturing strategy that allows it to produce its products locally in different regions of the world. This strategy reduces transportation costs and ensures that the product meets local needs. The company also invests in technology to improve manufacturing efficiency and sustainability, such as using renewable energy sources and reducing waste. Unilever's distribution network involves different modes of transportation, such as road, rail, sea, and air. The company uses advanced tracking technologies, such as GPS, to monitor the movement of its products. The complexity of Unilever's supply chain is due to the company's global operations and the need to comply with different social and environmental standards in different regions. Moreover, Unilever needs to adapt its products to different cultural and social contexts. For example, the company has different product formulations for different regions, and packaging designs may differ to reflect local preferences. Managing inventory levels is also challenging, especially with the company's diverse product portfolio. Now we go to Laura in Guatemala, who will talk to us about Unilever's strategic and competitive advantage.
Thank you, Aminta. Unilever sees the supply chain as a strategic, driven through global scale and deep expertise, and fully integrated into the business strategy. Let's take a closer look at some of their brands inside in one of Guatemala's supermarket while we talk about the strategic and competitive advantages of Unilever.
Supply chain creates value in 3 key areas. First, delivering cost effectiveness, the most obvious and direct benefit. Second, driving brand preference through products and service quality. Finally, driving growth, which is the most critical role. Unilever has the concept of connected supply chain, which its objectives are agility and resilience, listening to the science and execute timely actions to create end-to-end value chain. Reshaping assets and cost base, which optimizes costs and assets. And positive for people and planet with sustainability and environmental social actions. The supply chain is critical to Unilever, but it's about creating value to the customer in an omni-channel environment. The supply must be channeled in segments and responsive and flexible to the lowest cost as possible. For Unilever, sustainability means sustainable sourcing, but also reduction of environmental print through supply chain, reducing truck mileage, lower emission vehicles, alternative transportation, and warehouse energy efficiency are some of the actions. This is a contrast with the cases discussed in class, where fast fashion and technology demand fast transportation, incurring in higher environmental prints.
Now, let's talk about the challenges and threats for global supply chain of Unilever. With more details, Diego from Guatemala.
Thank you, Laura. Yes, even a consumer giant as Unilever faces big threats. The company right now is trying to reduce its number of product lines to make their supply chains more efficient overall, because they have thousands of variations of its products. So simplifying operations, it's a reasonable way to reduce costs and inflationary pressures. For example, just in 2022, the company stopped selling about 5,000 lines in its personal care unit. So one of the main challenges is that this company has a higher risk exposure than other companies such as Sara to price fluctuations, not only from a primary source as oil prices, but chemicals and other raw materials too. So in order to finish our presentations, we're going to go back to Guatemala with Carlos. Thank you.
Hello, as you can see, I'm here with Unilever products. And the next question is, what supply chain topic do you learn about that we have not covered in class? For us, it's the human resources in supply chain. The supply chain and the human resources are closely related due to the communication and cooperation between all parties of the supply chain. The human resources can help to overcome the critical aspect of management to facilitate success of the supply chain in companies. The supply chain depends on people since they are present in the process and technology used. Competitive advantage is not achieved only through investment in information technology, since human judgment is required in many situations. It is important for companies to assign resources, technological system, and agile work system that give human resources rewarding work experience to reinforce the company culture, identity, and values. Successful companies have a satisfied, efficient, and committed human resources, which has a direct impact on the success of the organization. For success in supply chain, it is essential to have trained people who have the necessary skill and knowledge. We can finally say Unilever is a company that knows and recognizes that one of the most important assets in supply chain is the human resources. Thank you very much.